Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are having an amazing day today. So today we are talking Britney Spears, and we are talking her Sam Lufti 2.0 guy, you guys. We are talking about what was reported a couple days ago by TMZ of Britney, quote unquote, having a manic episode, and Sam Lufti 2.0 basically leaving the restaurant that they were at or storming out or whatever, right? So, as you guys know, the Britney fans have been on the Sam Lufti 2.0 guy like white on rice because they see through the BS, you guys. They see that he is an obvious clout chaser. They see obviously that he is using Britney Spears, and he is barely seen with her and barely interacts with her these days, you guys, which is why there have been so many, people speculating if something happened to Britney, if she is missing, if people are doing something to Britney, because something is off, you guys. Well, Sam Lufti 2.0 doesn't like it, and he decides to talk to the TMZ cameras because what better way to, not have people be suspicious of you than to talk to TMZ firsthand yourself, you guys. Like, make it make sense, you guys. Make it make sense. The only thing that is missing from Sam Lufti 2.0 is him actually being an actual paparazzi person, right? And there we have it. So he basically is trying to say to the TMZ cameras that, he denies bolting, you guys. He denies Britney's manic behavior and claims that she didn't have a manic episode that was described to TMZ, and that, Sam Lufti 2.0 did not run out on her, and basically is trying to say that it wasn't true, that it's not true, that we do not have the right information, and he was camera happy, right? He's trying to say that basically everybody is camera happy when they see Britney in public and cannot help themselves and attempt to film her, you guys. And that he says that that's unfortunate, but that is coming from the territory. But I don't believe him, you guys. I don't believe him. But he does admit that Britney was frustrated, right? But again, I'm just over it, you guys. I am just over all of it. It was weird how quickly, the same media who made it an attempt to also contribute to a lot of the struggles that Britney had that led up to her breakdown before, were just continuously attacking Britney. We're continuously, documenting every little thing, trying to get a rise out of Britney, trying to gaslight Britney. And for like 5 minutes where there is support of the Free Britney movement, for 5 minutes when there is support for Britney Spears, on how badly the media has really tore this woman down via some of the documentaries and docuseries that have been airing on different streaming platforms, it seemed as though temporarily we were going to reach a place where people were really going to genuinely be sympathetic to Britney Spears and not just look to go for the okie doke to get a headline, you guys. But once again, at the first opportunity of anything not seeming right with Britney Spears and everything else, they immediately report on, whatever was filmed by an eyewitness, and immediately say, hey, Britney's unhinged, Britney's manic, Britney's having an episode, Britney is doing X, Y, and Z, and people pounce, you guys. People pounce, and it's just unfortunate, you guys. Here's the thing. I do think there is something wrong, but I don't think it is necessarily Britney's fault that something is wrong, if that makes sense, right? You have to keep in mind, and I will say this until I am blue in the face, Sam Lufti 2.0 has been in the picture since Jamie was last the conservatorship when he was overseeing Britney Spears' money, you guys, that he stole, right? So anybody that Britney Spears has been involved with while Jamie was in charge of that conservatorship, he basically handpicked the men that he wanted to be, seen with Britney or be, quote unquote, in a relationship with Britney, right? So why is it that anytime something happens as of late that does not seem right, that doesn't seem, completely appropriate going on between Britney and Sam, people come out the woolworks and complain that it's not Sam, that Sam Lufti 2.0 is not the issue, you guys, that it's not him, that we have it all wrong, that there is no reason, why he is distancing himself from Britney Spears. There's no reason why he's going on social media saying that, they're not doing X, Y, and Z, and Britney Spears is somewhere in the background. There's always like this, I have to come on social media to defend myself nonsense that keeps happening. And my question is if you have to keep getting so defensive, what is it that you're really hiding, right? And I think people are taking into account, even with some of the suspicious behavior of Britney Spears, they're not taking into account of whatever behind the scenes things that she has gone through this entire time that she's been in the conservatorship, right? We have no idea what has happened, right? Behind the scenes. All we are seeing is Britney being well enough at this point to even fight it. But she technically is not completely free when it's all said and done, right? Because basically Sam Lufti 2.0 has basically, for me, has turned into a glorified babysitter, right? And it kind of seems like there is this plot to, again, only show Britney Spears still in a similar state as what people were accusing her of having the conservatorship in the first place, so that she can be back fully under the conservatorship, right? That's the only logical thing that makes sense at this point, right? Is that if they continue to put out there, oh, you got your Free Britney movement, but we're going to make it a point to move heaven and earth to show you that Britney should not be free, right? Meanwhile, Sam Lufti 2.0 is here for all of this, right? He is here from all of this ever since Jamie was the last person in charge, right? And now all of a sudden, anytime we do see Britney, it is not in the best representation of herself. And that has set off alarm bells, right? That has set off alarm bells to where even some people are turning on Britney and saying that she needs the conservatorship, but people aren't looking between the lines, right? People are not looking between the lines to see if this is a setup, right? If this is a setup to, have Jamie back in control of the conservatorship and take more of Britney Spears' money, right? And continue to do who knows what behind the scenes, right? People are really minimizing the amount of damage and the amount of trauma that Britney Spears has suffered at the hands of these leeches who only care about her when she's making money for them, right? And if she's not working for them or working to make money, they're just going to steal her money anyways, right? Or use her and exploit her and try to put her out there and make her look like she's the one that's quote unquote crazy. But if you're a true Britney fan, or if you're a true person who sees this for what this is, you would be sus of Sam Lufti 2.0, you guys. And you should want Sam Lufti 2.0 as far away from Britney Spears as possible, you guys. The problem is, there is nobody in Britney Spears' corner who truly rides for her, who truly has her back, and that's what's the most unfortunate thing, right? So many people have, tried to fill Britney Spears' head with lies. So many people, including her own family, has really taken advantage of her, has really turned on her, has really used her for clout and used her for fame and used her money for when it benefited them. And then the moment that she sees them for what it is, now it's a problem, right? And this is no different with Sam Lufti 2.0, you guys. Like I said, the only difference is that Sam Lufti, the original Sam Lufti, wasn't married to Britney Spears, right? Or allegedly married to Britney Spears, right? And had a different career. But nonetheless, Sam Lufti 2.0, the only difference really for me that I see is that he's just a better looking version, right? Just a better looking version, a personal trainer who's trying to make something of himself. But his name is always going to be attached to Britney Spears, right? And that's the same thing with all of Britney's other exes, right? They try to do something, they try to make something of themselves, and it always comes back to Britney. No matter who they're with, no matter who they're currently married to, no matter who they currently have kids with, it always comes back to Britney Spears in some type of interview, and some type of exclusive, and some type of social media subliminal that relates back to Britney Spears, right? So there's that. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.